So we get a little bit more information from the dude that's allegedly had something to do. Actually, I can't even know if I have to say allegedly because he went to prison for it. Did he do enough time? I watched the entire interview on No Jumper. He said he felt like he got off. Like, he kept it 1,000 and said he felt like he got off easy with everything that happened. He said he didn't know who Pop Smoke was. He thought Pop Smoke was a model, he said. I thought he was a model that was having a great career because I saw his picture once on social media. I'm telling you, I went to Real Street Fest 2019 when Welcome to the Party was the hottest song in the East Coast. To a music festival. And Welcome to the Party wasn't played not even once for the DJs to turn us up. Not even once was Welcome to the Party played. Meek Mill was out there. This was again 2019 before all the crazy allegations and all that, but he played Dreams and Nightmare, and even that didn't move the room. Every time an East Coast rapper got up there, it just wasn't moving like that. Cardi, everybody, Cardi B in 2019, they loved the West Coast. J-Rock got up there, whoo, that went crazy. Sir got up there, Sakari got up there, Reason got up there. It was crazy. Roddy Ricch, and that's Roddy Ricch. This 2019 Roddy Ricch, like Die Young and all that, when it was at his peak, he had the crowd going crazy. West Coast people had it on lockdown, but every time an East Coast artist without, A Boogie got up there and started dissing the crowd, man, y'all whack, y'all stiff as hell. I was like, damn, this is insane. But it says a lot. Homie said he didn't even know who Pop Smoke was, and this is when Pop Smoke was at ultra big for us in the East Coast. Already Dior was out, all this, like, bro, but this was already when they killed him. This was already like Pop Smoke was popping on fire, like the hottest artist we've seen on our coast. And he said he didn't even know who he was. Crazy. That shows you really how West Coast really be their own world. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, when the West Coast really be his own world. Even when I come to the South and I'm in Miami, I go to New York, it's still, you hear the same music. You hear a lot of the popular artists. A lot of people's back and forth from New York. A lot of them moved over here. When you go to the West and I travel out to the West Coast, that's their own world, bro. That's their own world out there. Let's see what homie had to say about the whole Pop Smoke night and why it allegedly happened. They went in there, he said, to do a robbery. They did not want to harm somebody, but something happened. The reason on why they had to end up smoking Pop Smoke kills me every single time. X and Pop Smoke kills me. A lot of artists lost their life, but those two right there, subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're on that road to 10,000 subscribers.
Everybody keeps saying that you were the trigger man. Is that accurate?
Next question.
Can't talk about that?
Can't talk about that.
Okay.
Even if you wasn't the trigger man, I feel like, because a lot of people were saying it was a robbery gone wrong. No one was intended to get hurt that night.
Nobody's intended to get hurt. Nobody.
So do you feel like drugs played a part in the situation? Like, why did he end up getting shot anyway? Like, why? Especially
I don't feel like the drugs was part of the situation. I just feel like, I don't know, we was just kids being kids from the hood, and too much movement. That's all, too much movement.
As a movement from Pop Smoke?
Movement from everybody.
In the house?
Too much going on, too much shit going on. So it's just like, it wasn't intentionally. We wasn't on that.
You were picturing it just being a in and out type of situation, or you didn't even know they were gonna be home, right?
I didn't even know they was gonna be home.
That part right there is crazy. They ain't even know they were gonna be home. Cause remember, the first thing we was hearing was that girl that was saying that she was thinking that Pop Smoke's man had something to do with it, or he might have let them in, or some type of way of a back door. Then we also hear from Young Berg saying that the girl that he was with allegedly set up Pop Smoke and backdoored him.
Casually, like, I'm cool with Pop Smoke girlfriend or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, rest in peace. And she had hit me like, yo, like,
tell me it's the same dude.
Yeah, man, dog, yeah, bro.
Wow.
Come on, bro.
Wow. That's why
I don't even want to talk no more about that.
Yeah, I get it.
Talking about there was nobody backdooring nobody. They don't even know how they got the address. They didn't even think nobody was gonna be in there. They was about to just rob the house and be out. So is any of those stories true? Throughout his entire interview, he does say mostly everything he heard on social media is all cap about what happened to Pop Smoke that night. It is true allegedly that he did lose his life in the bathroom, but other than that, like the Rolex getting pawned for $2,000 and then more split in $500. I don't know if it's out of embarrassment, but he did say that was all cap as well. He said it was like $3,000 cash in the house, jewelry and chain, but he said that that's lies. That he also did see that when he was in jail, that the social media was saying he pawned the watch or his group for $2,000 and they all took $500. He said that was cap.
How would you describe what was going on that night? Maybe even just like take us through the day if you want.
Well, I'm not finna get into detail about too much, but it was a robbery. Nobody did none of that. That's all false information. There's a lot of pages that's like giving out false information, YouTube's, like the vlog, false, like they don't know nothing, y'all don't know nothing y'all talking about, y'all just assuming, like they don't know nothing, y'all don't know nothing y'all talking about, y'all just assuming, and y'all just putting shit together as y'all going around.
But they be putting it together with like saying that there was, you know, a bag with an address that was posted online. There was a photo of him and his friend where you could see the address in the background. Is a lot of that not true? It's just people putting shit together after the fact?
Oh, that part I can't speak about because I don't know how the address got. I don't know that part. So I can't even speak on that. I'm not finna share a lie to nobody. Yeah.
A lot of people on the internet were mad that Adam22 reached out to interview Pop Smoke, alleged shooter. And if he wasn't the shooter, he still was in that house that day and had something to do with Pop Smoke the day he lost his life. You guys let me know, is there any ethics behind interviewing? Is there any ethics behind reporting? Or is it just who gets the story first? But he does say that. He does say, if you watch the full interview, that the reason that they shot was because there was too much movement. And they asked again, too much movement as in what? Too much movement as in Pop Smoke? What do you mean by the too much movement? He was like, I don't want to say too much, but just know there was too much movement. They said that he started tweaking in the bathroom, trying to fight them off. And that's when one of them shot him and he ran, remember, allegedly, and then collapsed near the door or something, and they ran out the front door. I believe I heard that they ran out right out the front door, and it was 4 people in the house as well that night. He talks about how the internet said that he cut his ankle monitor off and that he was going on the run and he was gonna go back to jail, and they're acting like he just got out. Now he's been dealing with a whole bunch behind the scenes. It's already been like 10 months plus that he's been out. They just found out because his birthday video, his birthday pictures went viral. But for those that haven't seen the actual footage with him cutting off the ankle monitor, we'll show that. But if you want to see more from this interview, I suggest you watch this full thing if you want to hear more about the story, if you're a huge Pop Smoke fan and just want that closure. But while I was watching this, it just kept coming to my head. It's like, yo, why is Adam giving this dude this platform? With 4 million subs or 5 million subs, however many he got on YouTube, why give this man this platform? They treated him like a celebrity. They treated him like a star because he took away one of the biggest stars that was coming out from the East Coast. God knows how long. You guys let me know. Is the story that important to get out? Because I feel like he didn't even really give us much. I feel like he still didn't. He said a lot of the dudes in that case is still in jail. They're still dealing with the trial, so he couldn't speak much about it. So it's like, why is he here? That's what I kept thinking. It's like, why is he here? Why couldn't he come if you were going to have him when he can finally say the whole thing of what really happened? But until that day, why is he here? Why are we giving him this platform? Kind of disrespectful to Pop Smoke. He did say at some points he don't feel bad, but I guess he has remorse, so he feels bad about what happened. I don't know. He was confused.
Express that you're sorry about it, but then as soon as you kind of show a little bit of weakness, people are going to use that against you.
Let me clear that. I'm not sorry about nothing. You know, it should never happen, but I ain't sorry. Feel me? Like, if I could go back, I'll go back, but I ain't sorry. Like, niggas die every day. Like, he was rapping about it, all type of shit. So I ain't sorry about it, but you know, I send my condolences to the family, and I wish it never happened. But
so, do you regret going to the Airbnb that night?
I don't regret nothing, but I wish I never had either.
But when you say you're not sorry, well, you just seems like you're acting like this is just the circle of life. This is how it happens.
No, it's not. I'm not making this small thing. It's just, I don't know. Growing up, my people, my family told me you ain't sorry for shit. Like, whatever you did it for a reason.
But let's see him cut off his ankle bracelet. And just let me know, like, do you think this guy's tweaking? 28-year-old allegedly said, because they talk about it on here again, that he thinks he'll do another shooting and he's going to get into another altercation, that this ain't the last time. Somebody that young at 15, 16, doing something this heinous and this crazy and not caring about their future. This ain't going to be the only trouble he gets in. Right here, he bangs Hoover and him cutting off.
Throw that motherfucker.
Well, I don't know all of that either. But just let me come pick you up and take you to Silmore so you can be safe. I'm scared for your safety, honestly.
Too, on how his parole officer was trying to get him to go back to jail, but he was like, he feels like he's safe in the street. He has no reason to go back to jail, which is crazy. You put your life in danger that much, which he does talk about at some points, that he realized he messed up since a youth, that now he can't do anything but be like a trucker or something, because no job or nothing will hire him due to his background. Like, you messed up that much that it's that unsafe for you out here and you're safer in prison. He just hang up on her. He cut his wrist. He cut his bracelet. Like, it's just, he cut his ankle monitor. Like, just so much going on. And throw it in the Walmart parking lot. Like, I got so many questions, but is it questions I really need answers? I don't know. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Did you get closure from that Pop Smoke killer interview? Did you watch it? Or did you just feel like me? Like, you got some answers, but not really all, because he couldn't really speak. And I understand why he can't speak, because those dudes are still dealing with their cases. So I didn't expect him to do anything else. But a kid that just lost so much of his youth, like, bro, 15 to like what, 19, 20. I was outside bugging out, driving a car, tweaking, chilling with girls, gangbanging in prison with a whole bunch of other men. Like that just, I don't know. I always loved females my whole life. I think that's what saved me. Channel, man, comment down below. We on that road to 10,000 subscribers.